All right, this is part 2. I don't know if I'm going to put the pieces back together. All right, we're finishing up on the muscle bound. All right, step number 24 looks like this. Step 25, step 26, and step 27. For those of you who have lost the instructions. All right, I do believe, man, this thing, and it doesn't just lay flat. This is like one of these comic books that's square bound. People love square bounds, but I hated them. They don't lay flat, and you end up breaking the spine when you're trying to read it. Okay, so this goes right here, and another one goes right in front of it. Sorry about my cats earlier. Right before I started the video, I was like, y'all want to go out? And like, when I went to my bedroom, went to bed, the other one's laying on the table, and as soon as I started the video, meow, I was like, oh my gosh. And for step 25, all we got to do is put the little filler pieces in right there. All right, this is weird. The steering columns for this is very different. And it's so also weird that the steering is in the middle of the car. It's like there's no driver's side, it's just the middle. All right, so there's the steering wheel. That's step number 26. All right, step number 27, we got one blue and one green one that goes in the front right here. The blue goes on top for some weird reason. And the green, one by one, goes right here. It's like military green. Ay vey. These are very painful on my fingers, these little pieces like this. Okay, so we got this piece. All right, now this is going to be page number 18 coming up. Step number 28. Step number 29. Step 30 and step 31. If you, like I said, freeze the page if you want to, or freeze the screen. If you want to look and do this yourself. All right. Okay, what we're doing here is we got these pieces going on the front, kind of like the spoiler. And we got the reverse piece. That's not it. See, you got to make sure it's a piece like this. It's there we go, like this. Do not get this confused with this piece, not the same thing. Okay, so that's step number 28. Step 29, we're going to be using the similar pieces, but they're going to be translucent blue, and they're going to mirror those. So notice how the point goes out up here and it goes down toward the middle. This one's going to be the same thing on the other side. So if you look at it from the side, let me get it down there first. Okay. That was kind of hard. If you look at it from the side, it's concave. If you don't know what concave is, you're on the wrong channel. Okay, this one we're just going to put the pieces on the bottom right here, these little wedge pieces. And then we're going to do the exact opposite on the top, so we're going to make it concave as well. Okay, looks like it's got lips, like, kiss me. All right, that would be step number 31 completed. Now, next page, page number 20. We got, and I don't know if these are available online, so I mean, I've not had any people ask me for the instructions for these, but they always ask me for the Five Below stuff. So step number 32, 33, 34, and 35. Okay. Step 32 is pretty easy. You're just putting the hood on basically, and it's got to go down like this. And then step number 33, you're putting pieces that are going to be like back this way. It's probably going to just, you know, basically frame in the windshield. Right in front of the thing. So right there's where that piece goes. And we need an opposite piece for the other side. Huh. There it is. It's hiding underneath that silver piece. Okay. I really, really hate these instructions. The instructions, not so much that they're one piece at a time, but that they keep folding back over while you're trying to look at them. All right, now you have, yeah, I'm going to whine about that all day through this video. These pieces, there's pretty obvious which piece is going to be which. They're opposite of each other, but they go pointed toward the middle. Like that. So it helps you to line up that a little bit better right there. It's almost like a metallic green color. That wasn't down all the way. All right, now we have a scoop. Weirdly enough, the scoop goes toward the window. I was thinking it had to go like this, like a muscle car, you know, like going in this way, so it sucks air into the engine. For some reason it's pointing this way. Of course, you can fix it however you want to if you own this, you know. So that would be step number 35. Next page, we have step number 36. There's the step number 36. And 37. Sorry, I didn't grab the bottom of the book. Step number 38 and step number 39. So if you want to freeze frame, freeze frame. I do deeply hate this thing. All right. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna put these together first, and then we're framing in the back side and the red piece, like that. And then the next 37, you're just doing the opposite. Just go on this side to give it some bulk. And you're gonna come down here and you're gonna put it right over the red piece, like that right there. All right, and then step number 38, we're gonna fill in the middle part with some complicated pieces. We got a black piece like this. We got a wedge piece, and we got a flat, smooth green piece. That goes on top of this. I can do it without crushing my fingers. And then while it's up in this position with the female part on this side, the scoop goes back, or the wedge goes back and up. And then it actually goes right here. For some reason I thought it was going to go down and fill in that gap right there. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build with these. There's two of these. There's the other one. The red lights go right on top of it, like this. And then this helps to fill in the spoiler. You make two of those. Nice brake lights. Okay, so you come into the back, and this will fill in right there. I think one thing they could have definitely done to improve upon this is to make this one long five lung piece. They may have done that with the newer ones. If you ever buy one of the newer sets and it's got the exact same name and it looks like the previous ones, they actually do upgrades. They do improve on them over the years. So if you go, well, I've already got that particular set, I'd go ahead and get it anyway, because there are going to be updates and changes. Sorry, I forgot to show you guys this. Step number 40 is just putting on the windshield in the back part, the roof for 41, wheels for 42, and the side mirrors. So we're almost done. If the stupid thing will stop rolling over. Okay, pretty obvious where the windshield goes, right there. And then for the thing on the back, it's the 4 blocks, and this goes forward. Okay, making sure it's all nice and compacted as we go. Then the roof is on fire. I don't think it matters which way it goes, but it just in case it shows that the more black, I guess, goes toward the front. I guess if you want to be, I was trying, why do I want to connect to the front? Because there's no connectors in the front. There we go, like this. And then we put on the tires. So we're about to retire. I've got extra pieces left over. I hate when there's extra pieces because I'm sitting here going, like, did I miss? There's extra pieces that I probably missed it while I was trying to figure out what the cats were wanting. These are the kind of pieces you would use for the bumper. So I'm looking at the bumper going, did I screw up? Nothing's wrong with the back. Nothing's wrong with the front. Interior, did I mess up on the interior? Because I got quite a lot of pieces left and I'm not quite sure where they go to. All right, here come the rear view mirrors, but there's no stickers for the mirrors like there used to be. I remember there used to be stickers. right, let's see what else is there to build. Okay, so I was about to say, I'm like, we got all these pieces left over. I feel like I've missed something. All right, step number 44. Ready? It's starting to get dark outside. Step 44. And step 45. So we're putting on the side things. I don't know what they're called. Okay, so you connect them in mid-air and then put them on the bottom. So I'm going to just connect them to the bottom instead because there's no way I can do this in mid-air. I mean, you just put them together and then you stick on the bottom. Seriously. Okay, that wedge point goes this way. Then there's a little piece right here. And then the big piece goes in the back. So it's just filler. And then you flip it around. You do the same thing on the other side, except let's go in the opposite direction. This is step number 45. Might as well do it in the order. And now we got no more pieces left. Alrighty, we got next page. Take the roof off, raise the roof. Ooh, ooh. It shows you some other things you can do. All the different names like Mod Rod, Rally Cat, Dogzilla. Yeah, there's some pretty cool ones. I've seen some cool ones up at Hobby Lobby. I haven't seen anywhere else. Alright, so that's it when you're done. What do you guys think? It's a pretty good roller. Oh, you know what I should have done after I kicked the cats out? I should have found an action figure, what am I saying? A Lego figure. And you can see how much of a comparison they are, because these are way smaller. They look super tiny compared to the Lego figures. I do have Lego figures. Alright, you talked me into it. I'll grab it, and I know where I should have one. It's in my... Oh, something just fell. Well, there's always one right there, except now. I always have one right there. I have this weird lamp that my parents had when I was a kid in the living room, and it's got a gold crown around it, and I always had like my G.I. Joes up there sniping people. But I always had a Lego figure up there, a little surfer one, but it's not there now. The cat's probably jumped up there and knocked it on the ground, so it's probably under the bed somewhere. All right, so there it is. And I know I have Lego figures somewhere else, but we'll just, you know, you can find it another day. And look, now here's the spoiler on the front. Or not the spoiler, but the air intake, which is not really an air intake when it's shaped like that. Let's see what it looks like backwards. Personally, I think that looks more realistic, but then that also looks kind of ugly. They should have had like the lines going down, kind of like a closed off, and make it look like it's not being noticeable. So I guess because since there's no, like if it had like a side here, kind of like that, you know, that would be perfect to turn around and fit to the front, so it looks like an air intake. What is it called? A scoop. Yep, not bad. I think this one's really cool. I like the weird neon camouflage. It's got the little shark teeth on the side. Really nice rubber tires. Like it's catching all the cat hair off the table. So if I want to clean the table up even better, I just run this back and forth a few times and behold the cat hair. And evidently anything else is on this table I can't see. Shows up on that Blackwell though, doesn't it? Here it is from the side view, front view. Still looks like lips to me. Side view, looks like my lips in the middle of winter when they're chapped. And the back view. That back is not closing up like I'd like it to be. Oh well. And then also, I forgot to get this. If you want to display it like some kind of little trophy, there you go. So push these down so they'll grab onto the wheels, and you can like display it on your shelf like that. I don't want to do that, but I'm just showing you how people can do that. Plus it holds on pretty well, so you don't have to worry about it. You know, if you have an earthquake, you know, earthquake, it doesn't roll off your shelf. I mean, if that was like that, but like if you push the box in, like, how to explain it? Like if the box went in and went up, and then you put it inside the box area and took the back off, that would be better, I think. But whatever. I'm sure there's some people out there that are crafty enough to figure out how to use this box more efficiently. All right, so that is the Hot Wheels Wheels Wednesday Lego at lunchtime, car for the day. Do you guys like this one? Let me know in the comments below if you like this one a lot. I have two different versions of this one. This one's one of my favorites. I think it's the Bone Shaker. And I don't recall building this, but they did change this one from the first time to the second time. Not only did they change the colors, but the whole build is completely different. So if you buy, say, like the 2020 version and then you buy the 2021 version, you're like, well, it's different colors, and also the way it's built is different. I think I did a video on that, so check those videos out if you want to see more. Plus, you can use the box as a, whatever. All right, I like it. I think it's cool. I really like these. And for you Lego purists out there, get out of your comfort zone. Build something different.